Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to Lazy Acres. This is a new natural market in Los Feliz, Los Angeles, California. And yeah, it's really the vibe. This is an elevated market for sure. I brought my dog naturally today when we went to the market on the opening day. Okay, so here's what it looks like right when you walk in. There are a lot of organic options, also natural options that aren't organic, but maybe they might be GMO free or gluten free, some other marketing word. Okay, so right when you walk in, there's a juice bar to the left, and then about 20 different stations of prepared foods. So here's the coffee bar, and then looks like there's a poke bar next to it. There was pre-made juice, and then there was also fresh made juice, so you could choose your own adventure with that. Next to the coffee station, there was a little seating area that was super cute, both inside and outside access, so kind of like a little patio. And then here is they had a barbecue plate and a pizza station, sandwich station here. Some of the options were not 100% organic, like the one on the left is grass-fed, and then the right, it was not grass-fed. So they clearly market here what it is. And then the meat and cheese section here. Then this is the produce section, which most all grocery stores have. I think what sets this apart is the prepared foods section. So here they have both non-organic and organic food in the produce section, which honestly, as a consumer, confuses me. I really need it to just have organic, because otherwise I've made the mistake of picking up the non-organic and getting charged for the organic, and they're always like a different price. And so it honestly, as a consumer and as a shopper, the experience confused me when it has both the organic and non-organic produce. Okay, so here we're just walking around the rest of the prepared food section. They had a great cheese selection, and then, these pre-made salads and pre-made food. So this place is perfect if you're like a single person or you're super busy, like you have children, animals, and you're just very busy. This is great if you fall under either of those categories. So this salad, very colorful. It looks like it has green cauliflower and yams. Beautiful, beautiful presentation. Honestly, the packaging is a bit excessive with the amount of plastic that we're seeing. But again, it's single use, so it's kind of expected for the plastic use. And then they had a whole bunch of options that were dessert focused or lunch, dinner focused. Here we're just looking at a $4 apple pie. So not bad, but I would need to look at the ingredients closer to see if it justified the $4, like if it had any ingredients that maybe aren't great. I could make it myself for less, or with better quality ingredients. This is just how I think while I'm shopping. I know most people don't think like this. I thought it was really interesting that they had like a croissant little station. I really don't see that unless I'm just not going to grocery stores of this caliber, which could be. Yeah, so they had a great assortment of donuts. Some of them were even vegan options as well. And then the hand pies. They had a really big aisle like a whole entire refrigerator aisle of kombuchas. Here we're just walking around the pastry area with cookies and cakes. Pretty standard, but just the presentation was 10 out of 10. Again, this was a new store. It had just opened this day, so I kind of expect that out of a brand new store opening. Okay, and then this is just the back of the store we're walking through. There's me in the big pants. I thought it was really interesting, this assortment of, these are natural candles made out of beeswax. So they don't have the PFAS and the other health concerns that, let's say, a Bath & Body Works candle would have. Then this nut, you could make your own nut butter, like a station here. Beautiful. I don't even think these machines were used yet, so the presentation was just immaculate. If you do make your own butter in the store, nut butter, it is significantly more. I learned that the hard way. Just my own personal experience that I'm sharing. So what I found most impressive about this store, besides the pre-packaged food items, was their home goods assortment, and then also the health and beauty area, so which I'll take you to next. But right now we're in the home goods section. So they had a Los Feliz, that's the neighborhood that this store is in. They had a mug that said Los Feliz. They also had a tote bag. They had a bunch of merch that helped signal the location of this store and identify with the community. I thought this picnic basket was really cute. It was $50, so a bit overpriced. Yeah, $47.99. That's a lot, but I guess it's pretty standard. Oh, and then when I picked this one up, the lid fell off, so I'm not sure about how that would work for transport, especially if you are going off-site to have a picnic. Just, again, I think of those things. If it gets separated, I might lose it, and so... Yeah, then down this aisle, there was a bunch of vegan options. So they had the vegan cheese, vegan mayonnaise, vegan butter, everything. And here I'm looking at a beeswax wrap. So you wrap your food in beeswax instead of in plastic, which I've been doing for years. And I think it's a much better offering to cut down on the microplastics. So here we are in I guess the vegan section is kind of mixed in here with the food. Like this cheese I really like. It is almond cheese, and it was mixed in with other cheese, but I think it's a great staple if you are trying to go dairy-free. Great alternative. It's called Liz Naughty. And then Miyokonos, another great dairy-free cheese. Violife up there. Those are probably my top 3, honestly, for vegan cheese options. And this store had all of them, which I usually have to go around to different stores. So this was great for me. And then these are just the additional dairy aisle or non-dairy refrigerated aisle. Basically every option that you could think of, this store has. It's kind of like a Whole Foods, but how Whole Foods used to be years ago, before Amazon bought it. So here we are looking at the meat section, the prepackaged meat. I do make my dog's food. Here's my dog pictured in the right-hand corner of the screen. So I make her food, and it is human grade, so I'm always looking for like high-quality meat that's on sale, or that I can freeze easy, things like that. So yeah, we're just walking through the meat area now. that's in the back of the store. Oh, also, since this store is in California, they do sell wine in the grocery store, which I know some states don't allow that, but in California, we do allow that. And then just walking down this aisle with more home stuff, I thought the assortment was just really great in terms of an eco-consciousness, with the materials that they used, like minimal plastic, glass, and silicone was the main component of either children's items to store food in or adult size too. Any type of food storage item. Okay, and then I am just perusing the aisle. They actually had a really good dog aisle, so I was squeaking a little squeaky toy here. I also found the food that we do give Zen. So as I mentioned, we make her food, but then we also offset with a kibble. I really like this brand, Honest Kitchen, and I was super impressed that they carried it because I actually have to go to a specialty store here in Los Angeles to get this brand. And yeah, so I do the grain-free for Zen, and here she is. She already knew it was her food, I feel like. We get the grain-free chicken, and then if they don't have the grain-free, we just get the one that has grains in it. They're pretty similar. And we decided to go that route with this brand specifically because my dog, the Maltese, she was getting marks under her eyes from dyes in her dog food. We were previously giving her like Purina or some other very popular brand, and she was getting marks from, they call it watermarks, but it's diet related. So here we're down the aisle of the sparkling waters. LaCroix, very popular. I think this had like an entire, it had like a top to bottom planogram. And then, as I mentioned here, the homeopathy area. This brand specifically, the Byron, they're from Pennsylvania actually, and they're great. I'll go into more another time, but and then these natural deodorants, I've honestly tried most of these. My favorite right now is the brand EO, and it's here in the purple bottle. It's like a blue bottle. And then this brand of toothbrush, Radius, also from Pennsylvania. They are the best toothbrushes. I get the one that I can just get a replaceable head, and I use the same, like, what is it called? Holder, like the head holder, the handle. I use the same handle every time, so I just replace the brush, the head bristles. Anyway, whatever. And here's my toothpaste that I use with my toothbrush head. The brand Himalaya, they are from India. I really like them. I think they're high quality. They're very conscious about what not to put in the ingredients, and they list that out on the box, so I think they're very aware of their customers and what they're looking for. Here I am with my toothpaste and my replacement toothbrushes, and this is what I picked up this day. I was very happy because the toothbrush replacement heads, I was having a really hard time finding them, honestly. I was getting them online at iherb.com, and then they recently discontinued them and replaced them with, like, I was getting like the normal size brush heads. They replaced them with the big brush heads, and it was like an inch and a half of a brush head anyway. So I was really happy to find them here. And then here I am just checking out, doing Apple Pay as one does everywhere in 2023. And then, this store honestly was a little bit out of the way for me. As in, it's not my daily route. It's not anywhere near the route that I go weekly, monthly. So for that reason, I probably won't be returning, but I thought it was a great store, especially if you're single or you are very busy. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for coming along on my journey today at Lazy Acres. Bye!